Parents, what colossal mistake cost you your relationship with your kids? I've accepted that I will never have a relationship with my son again. This happened last year, but yesterday, he reminded me just how badly I failed him. I've been a car mechanic since I was 19. Opened my own garage by 28. After my first marriage ended, I remarried a few years later. My new wife had a son, just 4 years old, and since his biological dad walked out on him, he looked at me like I was his father, and I did everything I could to be one. My own son lived with my ex-wife, but he'd stop by my shop after school sometimes. I loved that. We'd talk cars, grab food. Sometimes he'd just sit and watch me work. My wife and ex-wife even got along, so he stayed for dinners, birthdays. It was simple back then, until it wasn't. There's one car I've always been known for, my black '70 Chevy Chevelle SS. My dad gave it to me when I was 17. I took care of it like it was a piece of my soul, and my son, he worshipped that car, knew every inch of it, had a model version on his shelf. He used to beg to ride in it every time he visited. But things changed. My ex moved a few states away. He still called, came for visits a few times a year, but eventually those visits turned to holidays only. Then phone calls got shorter, more spaced out. He said he was focusing on school, and I understood. I missed him, but I understood. During all that, my wife got really sick. My business was on the verge of collapsing. It felt like life was falling apart at the seams, but we got through it. Barely. Fast forward to April 2019. My stepson's 16th birthday. Straight A student, just got into a top university. We were so proud of him, so I gave him the Chevelle. I even took a photo, him grinning ear to ear, leaning on the hood, and sent it to my son. His reply came fast. "Is this a joke?" I texted back, confused. "Number Y?" He called me, and the second I picked up, he was yelling. Told me I promised him that car when he was 10, that if he got good grades, it would be his, that he'd kept his end of the deal. I had no memory of saying it, but when he said it, I knew it was true. He said I was a lousy father, and instead of calming down, I snapped. I told him he didn't deserve the car, that he could call me when he learned some respect. I hung up, and that was it. I thought he'd cool off, but he never called again. Changed his number. My ex stopped responding. I didn't even know he'd graduated college until she called, crying, asking why I hadn't shown up. Turns out, he studied to be a mechanic, top of his class. He wanted to come work with me, take over the shop, be by my side, and I ruined all of it over a car. Yesterday, I got a box. No note, no return address. Inside was the toy Chevelle he used to carry everywhere. A photo, ripped in half, of us sitting on the real one, and a videotape. In the video, he's 7, filming me working on a car. At one point, I looked at him and said, "If you keep up your grades, the shop's yours one day. That Chevelle, too." That's the moment I lost him, and I didn't even remember it.